Fancy here tonight. And I have a little mic on. Let's see. Thank you for bearing with me. Had this on before and then took it off, right? Isn't that the way it always goes? Hi there, how are you? Thank you again for joining in tonight. Hopefully you can hear me fine. If you can, give me a little thumbs up. That would be beautiful. One of the things with Facebook Live, right, is nobody is sitting in the audience. So welcome everyone. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving week to everyone. And tonight we are going to talk about all types of gemstones and jewelry and ways to de-stress your life, ways to have a, how about a stress-free holiday? I know that time is coming up for Thanksgiving. Starts us off, the attitude of gratitude, and then leads us right into those holidays, Christmas holidays. And now we're like, wow, how many of you get super stressed around the holidays because maybe you're having to gather with family, large family groups, you haven't seen them in a while? Or is it the travel that stresses you out, the temptations of food that stresses you out? Or could it be all of the above? Just the relations in general and just the overwhelm of it all. Maybe it's money also that's going, wow, what do I want to do? Maybe it's finding that perfect gift for someone. What am I going to do over the next few weeks? Because Thanksgiving starts it all for us. And we really should be in that thankful mode, in that gratitude mode, in the I love life, I enjoy life. So what I want to advise each of you about tonight is setting the intention. Setting that intention for having a great holiday season, for you to be prepared, for you to have everything in order. Now, is that realistically going to happen? Absolutely everything. Guess what? If it doesn't, you're the only one that knows it didn't happen exactly like you planned, okay? And you can choose to change that. So I want you to, first off, set some expectations. Where am I on what's going to happen with my holidays? Do I know when I'm going to be traveling and where I'm going to be traveling? Have I planned? Have I packed? Have I decided on the outfits I'm going to take with me? I'm one of those last minute packers, and you guys may be too. We just took a trip over to St. Augustine, and I believe I probably packed the morning of, maybe late that night, the night before, about 11:30, 12. Don't tell Carla, she's on here, and she'll know. Okay, wow, she really didn't pack till that late. No wonder she forgot a couple things. I think we all forgot a couple of things, but we just rolled with it. So I want you guys to really think about, once someone told me about stress, they said, if it's not going to matter a year from now, it's not worth your time stressing out over it. Wayne Dyer always said about 97% of all the things we worry about never even come to fruition. Now, if you know me, you know how much I actually love gemstones. Yep, I'm a rock lady, tree hugger, all those things. I love colors. As you guys can imagine, you can see here a little bit of my massage table, and then behind me, I've got a few things that are bright and colorful. Let me flip your view just a little bit. See that over there? Lots of that stuff. But anyway, love colors, and I want to share with you tonight calming colors, calming stones, and then you can ask any questions you'd like to ask. Send me a personal message if you'd like more details on something specific I'm talking about, and I am more than happy to reply back to you. So let me show you one. This stone is called Lapis Lazuli. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? It's actually from Afghanistan. One of the only places in the world that it is found is in Afghanistan. The blue color itself is peace, calm, serenity. So any color, anytime you use that color, it's going to help to send the frequency or the message of calm, of soothing, of peace and peacefulness. So when you want to bring that in to your life, how many people love wearing blue jeans, right? You feel most comfortable in a pair of good old blue jeans. That is the perfect way to use and incorporate the color. Wearing clothes with that color. Also foods with that color. Now, there are not a lot of blue foods. Yeah, blueberries, and they are super high in antioxidants. So that's going to also help with relieving stress, taking some good vitamins, all right? Relieving that stressful side of things. If you Google foods that are blue or blue foods, you'll probably come up with a I'll say a medium-sized list, where if you went foods that are yellow or foods that are orange, the list is going to go extensive. But wearing clothes of that color, eating foods of that color, and also accessorizing your house. Whether you have a nice warm fuzzy blanket of the color, sheets, towels, things you wrap yourself in, or accessorize the house. Or buy a beautiful new painting, buy flowers of that color and put those in the house. That's going to, every time your eye sees it, you actually connect and the body goes, oh, I love that color. I love that frequency. Eileen McCusick, if you've been over to my office or in any of my workshops, I love these tools. These are called tuning forks. And Eileen McCusick, who is just absolutely amazing instructor in regard to tuning forks, she was originally a massage therapist and then got into the electrical frequencies of the body. She says, and coined this phrase, our body is an instrument waiting to be tuned. Absolutely love, love, love that. You don't really hear it as it's activated, but if I got close to my microphone, you should be able to hear it there. Definitely close to the ear, you can hear it. But the frequencies work incredibly. All frequencies and colors give off their own individual frequencies, just like sound. There are 7 notes that make up all the music in the world. Can you believe that? 7 notes make up all the music in the world, and they each have a frequency that will, sometimes you feel good when you listen to music, other times you're like, what in the world is that? But the body is made to actually relate to frequencies. Oils is another phenomenal way. And you go, oh my gosh, I don't know which oils are blue. How about like a blue spruce? Okay? Think of any flower that has a bluish color. Your lavender is a lighter variation, right? A purple, which purple is just the combination of blue and red, right? So think of those, a little bit of sneak peeks into this is how we use color in our life. Now, I'm going to show you the bracelet that I have on. Actually, this one has Labradorite and Lapis Lazuli. So Labradorite, look at this one, another one of my favorites. As the light hits it, it usually reflects an incredible amount of blue from it. Super, super grounding, just a beautiful stone. People say, Kim, how do I use these stones, right? What do I do? Just look at them? Yeah, that's good. But you can also hold them. You can wear them, put them in your pockets. I wouldn't necessarily suggest this size for the pocket, but they do make smaller ones for that. You can have them around your living space, your office space, in your car. If you look in my car, you'll see some amethyst in there because I totally need the healing properties of amethyst and also the calming effects when I'm driving in the Tampa area. But this particular bracelet, Labradorite and the Lapis Lazuli in the middle. Also have on, I believe, let me see, I tried to do a little trick here. Here's one of the earrings that matches that, okay? And then I have a variety of drops. So you can coordinate a drop with any bracelet at all, or just go with necklace, bracelet, anklets. It's so many options. Now, let me tell you a couple more stones, blue ones that I love. Kyanite. This is another incredible stone. Isn't this a great, like, raw specimen? This one balances all of the energy centers of the body at one time. Okay? One of those stones also that does not need clearing or cleansing. Beautiful, beautiful. Love this stone. That one is an unpolished version. This one is a polished version. Look how beautiful that is. That also has a Swarovski Aurora Borealis rondelle, they call it, in the center that's really making that color, the light reflect off of and pop. And then some Bali silver. Okay? Also created a drop for that one. And I just love, just a little bit right on your shirt there. Just enough. And you can use leather to use with your drops or silver. Here's one here. Little peace sign. Isn't that kind of cool? And I have on here hematite and also black onyx. Let me show you a couple of stones. This is hematite. This repels negativity. Made in a little heart shape. Beautiful. I keep it kind of at the entrance of my house. So placing it strategically around the house. Gonna have to lean over here. This is live, right? Give me just a second. Okay. Life happens. Here is onyx in its raw form. Isn't that beautiful? Incredible. I use these when I do my sound healing. I have the stones either under the table. This is a massage table that I have all my pieces on right now. Under the table, around the person, okay, or maybe laying on top of, on their back. I always tease, people have heard me say this before. When you come in and lay on my massage table, you're fully clothed. Nobody has to get naked, right? And the sound goes right through, permeates, and enhanced by the gemstones that I use, and then also helps the person to totally relax. Okay, let me show you another one that looks like Lapis Lazuli. So here we go, Lapis Lazuli. This one is Sodalite, but see, it has a creamy mix into the blue, like a lot of extra white in there. Sodalite is perfect for communication. When I was in corporate America, yep, been there, done that, I used to keep this sphere, this shape, this sphere, on my desk. It really helps to actually communicate better. For you to be able to say things that need to be said, you have to say them in a nice way so you're not hurting someone's feelings, or just get things off your chest, right? But being able to, again, have a piece about you, even when you have to have some hard communication with people. Also, it helps with, because it helps to bring peace and calm, it's going to help to bring that energy to the room, okay? Some people are afraid of the word energy, and I don't want you to go there, okay? Doesn't mean this is the, people term it, hey, black magic, metaphysical, all this kind of thing. Yeah, that has a place in the world, right? But I never ever give the power specifically to the stone, but every one of these stones is made in the earth, right? There are 58 minerals in the earth's crust. All of those are found in us, and a combination of those make up each and every one of these stones. Okay, pretty cool. So I feel that, and so do a lot of other people, feel that they help us to take things to a new level and help us to balance areas that are out of balance. When the body has discomfort or disease, it's basically the frequencies are out of alignment. There's a book called The Body Electric, and in that book it says every organ in our body has an optimal range that it works best at. When it gets outside of that range, again, you have discomfort or you have disease. Okay? All of these stones, oils, colors, sounds, they're going to help bring the body back into balance. Just like exercise will, just like getting out in nature. Nature is number one as far as calming. So I also brought us quite a few green stones today. This one, love, love, love. And I don't know, I've been getting into some heart stones lately. This one is ocean jasper. Now it'll range from this beautiful, deep, dark green to a red, and then to a golden color, and then to a combination of all. This one just happens to be green. I got the green one for me, and I got the kind of a reddish, yellowish one for my husband. So yeah, we got a little yin and yang, whatever we got going on, which is nice. All right, let me see, getting a couple of texts here, little messages. Let me see what we're saying. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Tachi. By the way, Tachi is my brand photographer and the brainstorm, the mind behind all of this. She said, hey, Kim, let's do some lives. And I went, oh, no. Let's don't. But here we are. So we're doing first lives. By the way, these are going to be for the next 4 Tuesdays, tonight and then 4 more Tuesdays, either at 11:30 in the morning or 8 p.m. It kind of rotates. We're going to go over topics that are going to help you all to survive the holidays, and not only survive, but thrive through the holidays. I had this fun little thing, I think it's fun anyway, where, you know, have you ever heard the saying, attitude of gratitude? All right, so if you take attitude and you put a G in front, G for, hey, it's a good day, it's a great day, it's a God day, and then add an R, okay, renewal, revive, right? These are good things for us. Put that in front of the attitude, the word attitude. Take out the first T. So the T could be temptation, all right? It could be taxing. It can be things that cause us issues, right? Cause us stress. And when you add the G and the R, take out that extra T, you turned attitude into gratitude. Kind of cool, right? I love that. I love analogies, and I love those little fun things. But anyway, saw that, had to share. Okay, back to greens. Here is moss agate. Isn't that something? Now look, moss agate is going to have a lot of white in it. And actually, when you hold it up to sunlight, it's almost translucent. Okay? This one's a little thick, but very, very cool. Again, a lot of extra white in there. Green stones, green, the color, always for healing, but just like eating veggies, right? Lots of veggies. Anytime you eat veggies, they're very healing. You eat fruits, they're very cleansing. But also for the heart chakra. All right, that's the heart point. It's not only the heart, it's the lungs, right? It's the bronchioles. Now, did you know that every single organ also has an emotion tied to it, right? Louise Hay, love her, she said and coined the phrase, behind every physical ailment is an emotional backing. Thought of that? Now, how many times have you said, man, I just keep, every winter I get a cold, or I continue to have this, it gets better and then it comes back again. Well, that's because the emotional side has not been resolved yet, and it'll keep in that pattern over and over and over again. All right? So something to think about. Set the intentions, put out, boom, what you want to come back to you. If you put out the crud and the crap, believe me, that's what you're going to get back, right? So put out the good stuff. All right? I will have a stress-free holiday. I am prepared for the holidays. I have finances sufficient enough. I bring in abundance. I receive, I welcome abundance into my life. I welcome multiple streams of abundance. Your green will also help to bring that, because jade is a beautiful, beautiful green stone, of course, and it brings prosperity. Not only in money though, guys. How about in love? How about in friendship? How about in peace and calm, right? Bring it into us. We want it. We love it. Okay. Let me show you. I love stacking, by the way. So I have this one, like I mentioned, Labradorite, Lapis Lazuli, and I stack it with those, how do they call them? Alex and Ani, maybe? That's a unusual pronunciation for me, but I do love them. So I have one on here that says, be the light. Gotta like that, right? What you, again, put out, so it's going to come back. When you put out, people go, oh, I love it. You're always happy. You're always this. You're always that. Let's be human. We're real, right? We have those days where we're not feeling all that. But then if we can actually put out and we can switch, I love this exercise. It's called I Choose. So say, for instance, you are running late and you cannot get there. We don't know what's going on. Boop, here we go. You cannot get there on time. You know it's not going to happen. Everything happened to go wrong at that moment. When you get in your car, hands on the steering wheel, off you go, and you start with your I chooses. I choose peace. I choose joy. I choose love. I choose happiness. Now, you might not be feeling this, right, when you start it, but in just a few minutes of the I choosing, and the words are going to pop right into your head. You're not going to have to think hard about this, because you know what you want in your life. So when that actually starts, you start going and you get on a good roll, right, all of a sudden you're going to go, everything just shifted. It just changed. And you actually feel all the things you just said, you just chose. So you put out that boomerang of what you wanted and it came back to you. Okay? So excellent, excellent. Let me show you another. Oh, love, love, love this one. You know what? My last client, I actually gave her my one moonstone. I made a great moonstone, a wrap, wire wrapping they call it. This is an example. This isn't a moonstone. This is called ammonite. But can you see the little swirls of the silver on there and how it's wrapped? Hangs pretty nice there on the chain. But I did a one for Tachi. That's a moonstone. This bracelet right here, by the way, moonstone is for balancing hormones and moods. Now, I don't know many women that don't need that. I don't know many men that don't need that one. But anyway, very, very cool. This one is a facet cut of moonstone. That's the white. Rainbow moonstone, because you're going to get a little pop of blue in there. And then the blue one that's here is called iolite, and it's water sapphire. Okay? They refer to it, aka water sapphire. Love, love, love this. This also has Turkish silver in it. So love that. My components I use on the ends are sterling silver. Or we can actually go, let me see as I tell you that. Here, where's elasticized? This one is blue tiger's eye. So if you are stacking, look how beautiful that looks. And then I love these little fair trade seed beads. I don't make these. I think they're beautiful and I buy them. But look at the combo of those three together, right? or we can switch this one in the middle, pop that one on the outside. Look at the combo of that. I just absolutely love the little extra. Always in threes. I prefer in threes. Three is a very, very, very healing number, just like 6 and 9. So extra little tidbits here, there for you. If you wanted to really spiff it up, this one, oh, love this bracelet. This bracelet is rainbow calsilica, and it's a bangle. And then look how beautiful it's going to look with that kyanite. Okay? How cool is that? Right? And you can even, again, throw in one of these. Or one of my Alex and Ani's. And I know you guys have some of those. And you have your own version of, man, this looks great together. So go with it. Okay, I'm going to throw in a couple more. Oh, let me show you rose quartz. We talked about rose quartz, and some of the pictures were rose quartz. This is a raw rose quartz. It is also beautiful for the heart chakra. It is for giving and receiving love and self-love. Here's a big version of it. Also, this one's made, ta-da, where you can put a votive in it, or a little tea light. Light it, and it actually glows, illuminates from the inside out, and it's going to send off that great energy of love, which we all need, right? This one, love, 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 pink tourmaline. Now, kind of close when you're looking at the rose quartz and the pink tourmaline, but look how it's got more lines and also how much white it has in it. Okay, so rose quartz, pink tourmaline. Beautiful, beautiful stones to use for the heart chakra and balancing the heart. When you balance, when you feel that love, you feel that gratitude, everything just goes, wow, love this, having a great day, and I want to keep on having a great day. Now, as I mentioned on the hematite, bam, and the black onyx, another one I so enjoy is black tourmaline. Okay? Takes negativity and transmutes it to nothingness. Gotta love that. So I love combining these these beads, black, with the pink. Beautiful combo there. Or the hematite with the pink. Beautiful, beautiful. And anything you put clear quartz with, clear quartz is a stone, they say if you don't know what to use clear. Okay? It looks so, so good with absolutely anything. Let me show you one more pink one. This one is a pink mosaic with a moonstone at the very bottom. Okay? Pink mosaic. And that one I made into a little drop. Enjoy that one. Love that one. Oh, you guys have probably seen me wear this. This one is Shungite. And I did a little bead at the top that kind of picks up every color you could ever think of. So it looks nice when you wear it. And again, coordinates well. This one is on a gold leather cord. Love that. Shungite repels EMFs, by the way, which can cause major, major stress and anxiety. So if you don't have a Shungite little, it's about this big, fits on the back of your phone, it doesn't disrupt the service, but it totally repels so that the EMFs don't affect your DNA. They don't cause stress and anxiety. Have you ever sat in front of a computer? Yes, and gotten frustrated? Or you feel like, oh my God, I'm going to fall asleep. That's the EMFs that are working on you, okay? So just know that. EMFs are not good for our body. Believe it or not, although we like 5G, right? Because our phones really pick up nicely and we got great pictures and all these things. But 5G, this is yuck, but 5G gives the same symptoms as COVID. Can you believe it? Headaches, fatigue, all types of flu-like symptoms. Same exact symptoms. Might want to check into that one. All right, here's another little, not hematite, Shungite. Excellent to carry in your pocket. I always have stones in my pockets. If you guys see me, ask me. I'm happy to show them to you. I wear them, like I said. This earring, look, it had two different earrings on. This one is actually the Kyanite. Let me see, here it is. This little beautiful one here. And this one is Kyanite and Smoky Quartz. Now, I did that one with Smoky Quartz because Smoky Quartz is super, super grounding. It also helps to balance out masculine and feminine energies. If you have an issue, as in you're not enforcing your boundaries, you let people kind of walk all over you and tell you what to do and, all that kind of thing, you probably need some Smoky Quartz in your life. Okay? I so love Smoky quartz. Little bottom, beautiful. Your quartzes, you can usually see through them quite a bit, or they're going to be on the lighter side of things. Okay, let me see what else I have for you guys. Oh, let's talk intention bracelets. So this intention bracelet, what's that anyway, right? Do you have a favorite word, or do you have a reminder, as in this one that says breathe? Okay, favorite word, my word for 2021 is soar. S-O-A-R, because you want to soar to new heights. You want to raise those levels of what you're planning on, positivity, prosperity, friends again, the love, calmness, and peace, right? That was my word. Also really love that ride over there at Epcot, soaring. If you haven't ridden it, you need to try it. Okay, so this little intention bracelet, oh, love this. Here is the hammer, and come here, buddy. Show you what this is used. I always use a brass ring in order to basically put the words on, like this one. This, I have all these little pieces here that are actually letters on the end. And then, here we go. You ready? You strike it. Now, when they tell you directions on how to do it, you strike with intention, right? You really give it a bam. Gotta love it. I have so enjoyed creating these designs and being able to offer customization to my clients. So this one said breathe, and I created a leather strap on it with gemstones that are wrapped around it. You get to choose the gemstones. This one happens to be rose quartz. Okay? I also did plain band here. Some people just like it plain, right? This says present. Reminding yourself to stay present. Okay? You want to absorb and take in the gift of the presence. Don't go too far ahead of yourself, because that creates anxiety. And no living in the past, because that actually creates depression. Okay? They say if you have depression, you live in there. If you have anxiety or you're anxious, you're too far in the future. So stay present. I tell people, whenever your mind starts just going crazy, and you're not sure what's happening or why, and you can hardly breathe, and you're going to feel like you're going crazy, and your mind's going 100 miles an hour, move your fingers and your toes, rotate your wrist, take a breath, because you can only do these things when you're in the present. Okay, if you're religious, God says you can only find me in the present. Stay mindful. Stay right here. I didn't make you to think a minute, an hour, a day down the road. Right here where I am, and let's take it one step at a time. I also like to refer to driving in a car. All right? So you have your mirror, your windshield. You're driving along. You can see just far enough, right, to keep progressing down the road. But your mirror, your rear view mirror, is this little small thing up here. And you occasionally glance up and go, yep, everything's good back there. Oh yeah, remember that, recall that. Oh, let's focus on the front. Okay, you're right here in the car rolling down the road. You can only go as fast as you can go, and you can only see so far in front of you. Make that reminder, or keep that reminder for yourself, that that's what you want to do. You want to stay present. And when you feel yourself going crazy and anxious and cannot catch your breath, or feel like you're going to hyperventilate, fingers and toes, rotate the wrist and the ankles. You'll feel so much better. Plus, there are so many acupuncture meridians that go through the wrist. Great place for you to put some of your oils. Additionally, another place, of course, smell here. And because it goes into that olfactory nerve, guys, straight to the limbic portion of the brain. Guess what that is? Limbic portion is moods, feelings, emotions, memories. Okay? Oils are so fabulous, so phenomenal. And then you can put one little spot back here on the back of your neck, right at your hairline. They call that God's breath, where God breathes life into us. Gotta love that. I totally do. All right, let me see what else I want to show you all before we call it a night. Did I give you? Oh, here. One more on the intention. I did flow was one word up on the top, and beneath it is emet. Emet is Hebrew for trust, trusting the process of life. And I included here black onyx, which we saw that in the raw form, boom, boom, and also tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is for success. It's also for owning your own power, right? It's for that good stuff. So make sure that if you guys have liked any of the stones that I've talked about tonight, pop me a message on here or send me a personal message. Text me. A lot of you already have my phone number. And I am happy to reply back to you. Oh, I wanted to show you that, guys, this one. This one is a little hoop, but then I created multiple drops that will actually fit on the bottom so that you can coordinate it. One little earring, multiple drops, and coordinate it with your actual bracelets. I love that. I love economy and also being able, variety and versatility. I think, oh, here's a little bronze one I told you that, or the brass one, that I actually hammer with intention to create your own words. So customize these. I mentioned to someone today earlier, she's like, oh, I really want a bracelet for my daughter. I'm not sure exactly what stones I want or what colors. I said, if you'll give me your full name and her birthday, we'll kind of do a little bit of a tune in, and I will recommend some stones to you and send you some little info bits, like little video recordings. This stone is good for blah, 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 blah. I didn't record this. There's a guy that already has an app that does that, and I just use him and share him all the time. And he's a little quirky, a little funny, but he's fun to listen to. And but he gives a lot of great info. All right, so I'll send that out to you, and you can go, oh my gosh, that's exactly her. That's exactly him. That's exactly what we need. All right, so I want you guys to reach out. And also, don't let me forget to tell you that next Tuesday on the 30th, Calming Chaos is going to be our subject matter, where we'll have all different stones to talk about. And then also, it's going to be at 11:30 a.m. Okay? So I did some morning ones and some evening ones. Any of the next 4 weeks will either be at 11:30 a.m. or 8 p.m. It will be recorded, and Tachi, my guru over there, social media, she's going to take it and save it for us. So if you guys need to go back and look at it, you're more than welcome to do so. And I think that's it. So I'm going to have to say, guys, happy Thanksgiving week again. Please kind of stick to those healthy proteins and veggies, right? Get some good ones for you. If you'd like some info on diet and on foods and food for your blood types, send me a little text. I'm happy to send you that. So love you guys, and I'm very, very thankful for you. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we will talk to you later. Bye, guys.